December 15, 2002. In a seemingly quiet Atlanta neighborhood, Angela Wright opened the door to a visitor she should have never let in. On the surface, Angela appeared to have it all. A loving husband, a beautiful home, and a life that most would envy. But beneath the veneer of perfection, secrets festered, secrets that would soon turn deadly. Angela Wright, 38, was married to David Wright, a successful businessman often away on work trips. To neighbors, they were the picture of suburban bliss. But Angela's life held a side no one knew about. Enter Jamal Carter, a 22-year-old neighbor's son. Over the years, Angela had watched him grow from a boy into a young man. Something about his charm, his energy, stirred feelings she hadn't felt in years. What began as innocent smiles and casual conversations soon escalated. And on that December afternoon, Angela and Jamal's relationship crossed a line, one that would forever alter lives. Their affair remained hidden for months. Whenever David was away, Angela invited Jamal over, using the privacy of her home as a sanctuary for their secret encounters. But secrets have a way of revealing themselves. Mrs. Jenkins, an elderly neighbor, noticed the frequent visits and unusual behavior. She mentioned her suspicions to other neighbors, and whispers began to circulate. Jamal's mother, Patricia Carter, grew suspicious when she noticed changes in her son. Yet even as doubts formed, neither Angela nor Jamal could end the affair. They were addicted to the thrill, to the danger. On the evening of March 5, 2003, the hidden tension erupted. Angela had decided it was time to end the affair. When she told Jamal, his shock turned into anger. In a struggle fueled by panic and rejection, Angela stumbled backward, falling down the staircase. The impact was fatal. Jamal, terrified, fled the scene. The life of the woman he claimed to love was gone. Angela's husband returned home the next morning to find her lifeless body at the bottom of the stairs. A scene that would shake the neighborhood to its core. Angela's husband returned home the next morning to find her lifeless body at the bottom of the stairs. A scene that would shake the neighborhood to its core. Detective Bryant, a seasoned investigator, was among the first to examine the scene. Something about Angela's fall seemed too deliberate to be an accident. Forensic evidence began to piece together the truth. Jamal's fingerprints were found on the stair railing. Text messages recovered from Angela's phone confirmed their affair and a heated argument the night she died. Neighbors testified about the frequent, suspicious visits, and Patricia Carter confronted her son, suspecting the unthinkable. The walls were closing in on Jamal. On March 20, 2003, Jamal Carter was arrested. Charged with involuntary manslaughter, he faced the consequences of a night fueled by passion and impulsive decisions. During the trial, neighbors and family shared their perspectives. David Wright recounted the shock of finding his wife dead. Patricia Carter described her son as a boy who had made a tragic mistake in a moment of anger. The defense argued it was an accident, a heated argument gone wrong. The prosecution painted a picture of a young man unable to handle rejection, whose actions led to a fatal outcome. The jury found Jamal guilty of involuntary manslaughter, sentencing him to 15 years in prison with the possibility of parole after 10. For David Wright, the tragedy was compounded by grief, leading him to sell the family home and leave the neighborhood forever. Patricia Carter struggled with the dual loss of her son's freedom and the respect she once commanded in the community. A quiet Atlanta neighborhood was forever changed. A secret passion had turned deadly, leaving a fractured community and a cautionary tale about the consequences of hidden desires. The defense argued it was an accident, a heated argument gone wrong. The prosecution painted a picture of a young man unable to handle rejection, whose actions led to a fatal outcome.